Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, where we've got some very exciting bits and bobs going on here at XCOM HQ right now. Down here we've got our very own beloved big beardy Bernard training up to be our first XCOM trained Psi operative. That's all very exciting, although right now he does appear to just be sort of sitting around on the edge of the bed, but okay, you do you Bernard, that's exciting. So that'll take 5 days. And then we can see what he can do. He'll get exciting kind of mind powers and who knows what else. So that'll be quite fun. And then over here we're trying to sort out a little bit of Avatar project stuff with a spot of sabotage via a covert action. And then very excitingly over here, in less than a day I think, we can clear that alien machinery out the way, get that room nice and empty, and then into there we can build the big alien signal decryption thingamajig that people would like us to build. So there is quite a lot going on around here. However, I think before we go and dive in and do anything else, we should issue out a few weapon mods, because I think we have picked up a few and they're just sort of, hanging around. They're burning a hole in our armory's pocket or whatever. So I think let's go and issue a few weapon mods, shall we? Now, who can have a weapon mod? Because I imagine quite a lot of our sort of best people have got fully upgraded weapons, although you haven't. You haven't. Okay, so you can have increased aim with your scope. So we've got these. So we've got, right, okay. Expanded magazines. Okay, clip size is increased by 2. Clip size is increased by 3. Okay, now that is very interesting because a few people did point out Outrider. Here we go. So Outrider has got the ability with her weapon to keep firing until either the thing that she's firing at is dead or she runs out of ammo. But if we could fit, for example, these things in, if we could say attach the clip size is increased by 3 modifier to her weapon, then she's going to run out of ammo not after 3 shots, but apparently after 6, which will make that power very, very good indeed. So how about you have that? So yes. So there we go. So her gun size is now 6, or her clip size is 6. And although it doesn't do loads of damage at a time, I think the fact that she can potentially fire 6 shots, just one after the other, if we time it right and reload it and such like, the fact that she can do that is going to be quite powerful. Now I don't imagine, we can't put the other kind of magazine upgrade thing on. Okay, so that's that sorted. So that's quite good. I like that. And then who else would benefit from such a thing? I don't think... Can we upgrade your... Oh no, you haven't got Alan. Betty's not got Alan, of course. So yeah, Alan is the sort of proper weapon that she likes to use. This rifle here, though, could do with a few upgrades. I mean, that's got a slightly bigger clip size. I feel like one of the grenadiers would benefit from that. Pigman, is your weapon fully upgraded? Yes, it is. What about you? Can we upgrade your weapon? You do look magnificent, by the way. You look very good. You've got increased clip size, and so you can't have that one. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else going to benefit from a slightly bigger clip size? Do you know what? Maybe we give it to Solo. Let's give it to Solo on this gun here. So she's got increased aim, and now she can have a bigger magazine as well. There we go. So you can have 2 extra clip size. Okay, yeah, do that, please. That seems like a good idea. So there we go. That's going to help you run around and do lots of shooting and things. We haven't got any sort of combat sim thingamajigs. I did notice, though, over here. Yeah, there we go, look. We've got a soldier bond ready. Okay, so I think it's between Abandon All and Cypher. Yeah, okay, so Ranger and a Specialist. Yeah, do you know what? I see no reason why we shouldn't encourage that kind of a thing. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's confirm that bond. They can be good buddies. I like that. There you go. Create a custom poster. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Oh, very dramatic, very exciting. Oh, they look so happy. You don't normally see the XCOM team looking quite so jolly. They're normally looking serious because, they're being shot at and such like. But there we go. Sort of a lovely moment of, levity and jollity there. Yes, we'll take that photo, I think. There we go. I like that. That's a good picture. It's very dramatic. I don't quite know what's going on in the background, but there we go. Right, so lovely picture taken. That's all very good. And now I think we are ready to go and do a few of the bits and bobs. So we've got, yeah, Betty recovering from her negative trait thing. We've got Dave on a covert action. Other people are sort of almost ready to come back. Look at that. So Violet's out for a day, Outrider's out for a day, Pigman's out for 2 days, we've got Mystic Mart's out for 2 days, and then, yes, Aunt Neurotic will be back in 5 days. She's not injured, but she is having a little bit of downtime. She's a bit shaken about things, so she's going to take 5 days to come back. And, yes, so down here, Zombie is also on a covert action. Okay. That looks pretty good. So I think today, let's nip to the geoscape, as it's very dramatically called. So we're over here. I think what we'll do is, we'll fly back to over here, look. Can we head over here? And can we install the radio relay? Because we have got 150 supplies now, which does seem like quite a lot. So I think we'll fly over here, give them those supplies to increase the amount of supplies that we get in the long term. So it's a bit of a hit now, but I mean, yeah, after a couple of months, that'll start paying us back. So I think we go and do that now, and then maybe, whilst we fly over here, whilst that time is ticking by, we can then clear that sort of room thing out, and then we can start building the other thing that we need to build. But let's go over here first, shall we? So install that radio relay, please. So take off from here and head over in that direction, please. Ah, right, it's going to take 5 days to build that. Do you know what? Yeah, do that then, please. Because I think as time ticks by, we can get other things done. So yes, work on that. And have we cleared the thing? Okay. Alien machinery has been cleared. So we got some supplies, that's quite nice, and some alien alloys, that's always very good. We shall view the room, because in here, there we go, right, shadow chamber. That's what it was called. I couldn't remember, but no, a shadow chamber. So, if we work on this, it's going to cost 125 supplies. That's okay, we've got that. And 5 power. We've only just got that, but there is something we can do about that, I think. So it's going to be cutting our power supplies a bit fine, but we can get it done. It's important. And then, yes, there is a bit of a monthly upkeep, 14 days to get it put together. The facility will allow Dr. Tegan and Chief Engineer Shen to conduct highly specialised projects to decrypt the aliens' most valuable secrets. Okay, so this seems key to the progression of the plot. So, yes, please, we will build one of those. And yes, okay, right, so we can sort this out. Yes, let's get that done. Put somebody in. And yeah, you can go in there. You can get that sorted. Okay, so that's going to take now only 7 days. Other people are recovering from their wounds. This is very encouraging. And then, down here, with our power relays, I think we can afford to get an upgrade. An Illyrium conduit greatly increase the power relays output. So 150 supplies and 20 Illyrium crystals. So we've got 133 Illyrium crystals and 344 supplies. So we can do this. And then if we install this upgrade, it means we get an additional 6 power, which is very, very good. So I think we will do that. Let's pop that upgrade in. Ooh, okay. It's a spinny thing. Okay, good. We've got a spinny thing, and now our power is looking pretty good. We're using 34, but we're generating 41. Okay, and then yes, if we did want to generate more power, we could always go and install a spinny thing in the other power relay for an additional 6, or we can put engineers in, and the engineers then sort of help boost the power that each room is generating. But I think right now we're okay. That is looking pretty good. And I think because we've cleared that room out, we've now got 2 engineers just sort of idle and hanging around. So let's go and clear out another thing. So clear out this over here, because, you know, that's just a load of junk that we can get rid of and then have another room. That's going to be handy. So Eric Cook, you can go and help with that. And then do we need another engineer to do that? There is an unstaffed engineer, not right now. So somebody can work on that. That's 20 days, sorry. If we put somebody in, that's going to be 10 days to bring that down. But do we need them to go and work elsewhere? Is there going to be a useful thing? Maybe over here, actually. Into the proving ground. That might be quite useful. So yes, Heinrich Newman. You can go there and bring the project time down by 50%, which is quite good. So there we go, down to 5 days to get our fancy sort of blue screen protocol, robot destroying bullet type things. Okay, Right, that's all very good. So engineers kind of distributed out. That is splendid. Okay, back we go to here, and we will tick time on until we've built ourselves a radio relay, or until something else pops up, which often does happen in XCOM. Although, hang on a minute. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, right. We finished our research on the assassin's weapons. Okay, let's go and take a look at those then. Right, so we've now got access to both the weapons. So they're called Arashi and Katana. Okay, that's good. There's a lot of wiffly-waffly stuff here, which is effectively him saying, oh my goodness me, they're very clever weapons. So okay, that's good. And there we go. There is the Katana, the prized weapon of the chosen assassin, forged by hands not of this earth. It is said to never miss its intended target. Okay. Right, Solo, I might have a gift for you in a second. And then we've got that thing as well. The failsafe weapon in close quarters. It's no less dangerous than her sword. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, hang on. The science team are inspired by plasma rifles. Okay, this is brilliant because we were going to do that anyway, I think, weren't we? Weren't we looking at plasma rifles? But now they can do it a bit quicker. It was going to take quite a long time. I think was it 17 days, and now it's down to 15 days. So not much time knocked off, but I think that's what we were going to do anyway. So yeah, do that please. Get us some fancier weapons to cause even more damage to the bad guys. Yes, do that. There we go. I mean, that's worked out quite well. Yeah, 15 days is relatively slow, but do you know what? That's okay. We can muddle through with that. And how long do we have left on there? Just 2 days. Okay, Betty's negative traits have been removed. Did anybody else have negative traits? Yes, Outrider. The only thing is, we might want to take Outrider with us on our next mission, which, if we can do it, if nothing else pops up, I think it'll be quite good to get rid of this sort of Avatar Project base thingamajig. So maybe we won't do the trait removal thing right now for Outrider. We will wait a little while. So let's just push time on. There we go. 1 day. Oh, crikey, hang on. What's going on? What's happened here? Okay. Oh no! No, that's good news. I was going to say, that's a bit of a problem if it goes up by 2, but no, it's gone down by 2. That was our Covert Op. Oh, that's very good. Well done, Covert Op team. So Dave comes back and everyone's got XP. Okay, that was really good. That was really good. Okay, we will do a new covert action. We can't bring down the Avatar Project anymore, unfortunately. We could potentially go and do this, Hunt the Chosen Hunter Part 3. Which then effectively does the same thing that we saw with the Chosen Assassin. So it means we can then go into their stronghold and have a fight with them like we did with the Assassin. So yes, there is a moderate risk of wounding, and we do need to send a major or above. Oh, this is all of our very bestest people, and we might need them to go and help out with this thing that we're going to go and do in a moment to knock the Avatar Project down even more. So, okay, do we want to do that? Do we want to do that right now? Maybe not. Maybe we don't. Possibly getting another resistance contact? That might be quite a handy thing. Do you know what? Yes, I think that's what we'll do, because at the minute I think we've got 1 spare contact. So we can go and make contact with another region, and that's kind of it. So an additional 1 would be quite handy indeed. So yeah, we'll do that, please. We'll negate the risk of somebody being captured, although I think that's a thing that is negated anyway, isn't it? That thing is negated anyway. No, it's ambushed. Is it ambushed? Yeah, we don't get ambushed, I think. Okay, whatever the case, we'll just do that. It's 25 supplies. We've got lots. It's all fine. And then we need a sergeant or more. So there's quite a lot of choice. Do you know what? Let's maybe send... Let's send these 2. Let's send Mystic Mars and T-Man. They can both go, because then, yes, down here as well, Tremaine will get promoted, which is quite good. You know, that's another good sharpshooter, because, yeah, you know, 3 of those is going to be a handy thing to have. So, we could have you... Or, do we go for Mox? We could go for Mox, actually, because poor Mox is kind of lagging behind in the sort of promotion race, if you like, for our sort of faction buddies. Do you know what? We'll go for Mox instead. Let's go for Mox. So you two can go. So we can send a Templar and a Skirmisher off to do this. Yeah, I think that seems like a good idea. So there is a moderate risk of wounding, but that's okay, and 5 days. So you guys go and do that, please, over here in sort of, what would you call that? Sort of eastern central Australia. So yeah, you begin that action, please. And then we will go back over here. And I think we are very nearly done. So if we could get this finished before... Oh, okay, right. This is exciting. So Bernard is now our first XCOM trained psionic operative. Okay, and I notice instantly that Bernard's beard appears to have gone white. He did have a big black bushy beard, but now these psionic powers have made him go all white beardy. Okay, that's good, and he can inspire. Grant a bonus action immediately to a nearby squad mate. Okay, now here we go. A few people did explain this to me in the comments. So a few people have said that to train up our psionic people even more, we just need to leave them in their little room. We just let them carry on their training and they pick up even more abilities and possibly, I don't know, different hairstyles or whatever, I'm not quite sure. So yes, Bernard right now has got Inspire, which grants a bonus action immediately to a nearby squad mate, which is very handy. But if we continue training, they're going to get even more things. So don't worry, Bernard. At some point, you can go out into the field and do some exciting stuff. But right now, I feel like maybe, yes, you should continue your training. So you go and do that.
Depending on who you ask, psionics could be considered the alien's greatest strength. Now our own psi operatives can tap into that same power.
Okay, I won't deny, Bernard does look pretty fantastic. Look at that. Well done, Bernard. You look amazing. Okay, right. What does this say? The only thing I find a bit weird about this in XCOM is I can't scroll up or down on that little kind of block of text. So you have to wait for it to kind of scroll around. Bernard could become earn promotions and learn new abilities by continuing to train in the Psi Lab. Psi operatives can still participate in all combat missions while training and will automatically resume training if they return from combat uninjured. Oh, I see. I see. So we can just sort of go out and do a mission and then come back again. Okay. I mean, I don't think we'll take you on this one, Bernard. I think the one that we're going to do momentarily is going to be quite tough, but that's okay. We'll bring you on a few other ones. Oh, you train them in a particular thing. Ah, right. Okay, so Soulfire. Oh, this is very exciting. Bernard's beard is back to sort of like a... Hang on a minute, what's going on? Why is Bernard's beard changing colour? The mystery of Bernard's beard. Yeah, look, it's now back to its sort of, you know, classic big black bushy beard. But when we just saw him, he had a white bushy beard. I don't quite know what's going on, but okay, whatever the case. So, do we go for Soulfire? Does guaranteed damage to an organic enemy, ignores cover and armour. Okay, so that's only to organic enemies. We can't sort of harm robots or whatever. We could go for Insanity, debilitating telepathic attack that can inflict different negative conditions, including mental control of the target. Okay, that sounds good. Or Null Lance. That does take twice as long to train up as the other things. Project a beam of terrible power that damages every target it passes through. The attack can penetrate multiple enemies and obstacles. Oh, so it goes through walls. Okay, right. That is very jazzy, but I think maybe just, you know, to get the hang of how these things work, let's just get a very lovely basic standard attack. Let's have that, shall we? And it ignores cover and armour, which is really good. So begin training on that, please. That's very exciting. We have got the potential to upgrade this. Ah, no, we haven't got enough money. I was going to say, is it worth getting another person training up over there, I imagine, where all that kind of stuff is? So get somebody else in so we can get two operatives training at the same time. But no, we haven't got the money right now. Botherations. Never mind. Never mind, that's fine. At least Bernard is now becoming more sort of, you know, psionic or whatever. And are we done? Oh, botherations. Okay. Right, hello there. Okay, so, right, you're just insulting us. Yes, yes, yes. So our income has decreased from New Mexico, and their knowledge has increased. Okay, yes, the hunter is gaining knowledge of us. So we want to make sure that they go away. And yeah, they're affecting us over there. Okay, we sort of knew that retribution thing was going to happen. Okie dokie. Right, oh, you're chatting away now. Right, let's do this. And, oh, it's Guerrilla Op time. I wanted to go and deal with the big base thing, but no, here we go. So, let's go and see which Guerrilla Op things we need to go and deal with, which has got the more severe dark event. Okay, so this one over here, Operation Winter Song, decreases the supplies given at the next resistance supply drop by 50%. But that's it, it's a one-off thing, so it's only going to affect the next supply drop, all the others will be fine. So I'm not so bothered about that, we can muddle through, we can use Covert Ops to get money or whatever. So yeah, that's very difficult as well. Okay, so I'm not overly convinced about that. We could go and deal with this one, sabotage a transmitter in Operation Purple Giant. Okay, it's only difficult, and that was very difficult, wasn't it? Yeah, that's very difficult. So this is difficult, and that will counter Advent Alloy Padding. Gives Advent units extra armor, which will be a bit of a nuisance. And then we've got this one here. Destroy the relay in Operation Steel Mother. Very difficult. A lost swarm may occur on any mission. That's also quite bad. So really, it's a choice between these two. Do we want to have to deal with potential lost swarms just kind of popping in to ruin things, or do we want the Advent units to get extra armor? I think the Advent units having additional armor is more of a problem for us than a few lost showing up, because, we can pick off the lost and that's all fine. So, yeah, I think we'll do this. I think we go for this one, although I do want to go and look at the weapons. I do want to go and look at the fancy weapons first. So I think we're going to do this one. We shall do Operation Purple Giant. But before we do that, and I know you are going to get grumpy about this. Oh, I think also Aren't Neurotics back. Yeah, normally Central gets a bit grumpy about that. But can we go here and go to solo? And yes, loadout. Can we change your arc blade for the katana? Okay, so the arc blade does 4 damage? No, 4 to 6 damage. The katana does 8 to 9 damage. And it's got an armor pierce of 5. Oh my goodness me. The katana does extreme damage and cannot miss or be dodged. This is the best thing ever. Okay, armor will not save enemies from katana attacks because it pierces through them. Solo, it's your lucky day. It's like Christmas. This is brilliant. There you go. You can have an amazing weapon. That is fantastic. And then, yeah, what's the other one? This thing here. So the Arashi. Now, do we give that to you or do we give that to somebody else? Okay, oh my goodness me. It's got loads and loads of things. Oh my word. Okay, right, hang on. It's a versatile and powerful weapon. Shotgun-style weapons are effective at close range, but their accuracy drops off. So, superior laser sight. So critical hit chance up by 15. Clip size is increased by 3. The soldier's got 15% chance a shot will not cost an action. And missed shots still deal 3 damage. Okay. Who do we give that to? I mean, at the minute, I kind of feel like that should also go to Solo. Solo, would you like a shiny new weapon as well? Oh, this is very exciting. Look at you with your fancy things. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's very, very exciting. And then, maybe, just before we head out, where are the additional things? New combat tactics. Yeah, do we want to get one of these? Do you want to pick up one of these, possibly? Yeah, dead shot, bonus 10% chance to critically hit enemies. We could just spend a little bit of money. 75 supplies. And we've got 169, so it's not so bad. So, yeah, do we go for one of these? Okay, so I couldn't choose which one to have from a sort of a tactical standpoint. So I think we're going to pick the one that's got the best name, which is, of course, Biggest Booms. Because I like things that go boom, and I like the fact that it is just called Biggest Booms. Yeah, infiltration, deadshot, they sound kind of serious. This one here just, ooh, big explosions, yay. So we'll go for that, please. So 75 supplies, and the explosives that our grenadiers deploy can inflict critical damage. That is very good indeed. Yes, please. And I think that's it for our kind of spending. We haven't got much left. But yeah, okay, right. Let's go back over here then and deal with the Guerrilla Op. I didn't want to do this, but never mind. So I think we're going to go for that one just there. Operation Purple Giant. And handily, it's quite nearby. It's only over there. So yeah, let's confirm that, shall we? Let's get this one sorted. Hello, team. I mean, Solo's got all the exciting things. Do you know what I think? I think this is pretty good. Okay, one thing we do need to do, we're going to drop you out for now, Tremaine. So I think everybody else looks pretty good. But make weapons available, yes. And Betty needs to have Alan. So there you go. Betty's reunited with Alan. This is good. And yes, have you got a better weapon to have? Because your weapon doesn't appear to have any kind of mods on it whatsoever. No, we haven't got any exciting things. Yeah, I was wondering where the big sort of exciting gun was. The one with the bolt in it, like the bolt caster gun thing. But yeah, a few people have said that maybe it's out and about with people on a Covert Op. So yeah, they're out with it, so we can't use it. Yeah, I don't know whereabouts it is, but okay, never mind. That's all fine. So, there we go. You can have that. So, that's you sorted. You've got the vest thing on, and you've got the med kit, which is good for you. Betty's got that, and Betty, I think... What can we give you? Let's give you... I mean, it's either a vest or a skulljack. I mean, we could try and do the skulljack thing, but Betty's not best placed for that. So, do you know what? You can have a vest. Lucky you. Solo. Yeah, hang on, we need to make... Hang on, we should have more items as well. Make utility items available. Because Solo, I feel, should have the Mimic Beacon. Because, yeah, a few people did say that we used the Mimic Beacon last time and it was okay, but we need it kind of more up front. So it can, you know, gather more attention from the enemies. And I think last time we did give it to one of our sharpshooters who are typically at the back. So you can have a Mimic Beacon to go with all of your really exciting things. I really want to see how your sword thing goes. You can't have anything. You, Dave, can have a medkit thing and a grenade. That's quite handy. And then we've got one more person. Okay, who do we take? Who do we bring on this difficult mission? I think... I mean, who are we up against? I'm not quite sure who we're fighting. Maybe let's bring... I mean, we've already got a very good ranger. We've got a good range of people, to be fair. Ranger, sharpshooter, grenadier, specialist, reaper. We've kind of got all of the different classes in. I mean, I don't want to bring Bernard, because Bernard can't really do anything with his mind powers yet. So I don't think we bring Bernard. Who is the best person to bring along? Maybe let's bring along... let's take Art Neurotic and make sure they get up a level, possibly. Or at least try to push them closer to a level up. That might be quite handy. Who are your buddies with? Oh, and your buddies with Outrider. Oh yeah, that'll work quite well. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you do that. So you can have a grenade and you can have venom rounds. Exciting stuff. Okay, so I think everybody is well rested. Everybody's healed up. And that is the squad that we are going with. Okay, and if we do this, we get another engineer. Which is no bad thing. They can help out a bit around the base and what have you. So, yeah, there we go. Let's dive in to Operation Purple Giant. Although, actually, hang on a minute. Hang on. Is this the right team to take? I think maybe, thinking about it, we need to make a teeny tiny adjustment to our squad here. Because our goal is to sabotage a transmitter. And by sabotage, I kind of read that as being destroy, you know, sort of explode it into lots of teeny tiny pieces. And who do we have on the team that can explode things into teeny tiny pieces very well? We've got Grenadiers. So we've got Dave over here, but I think rather than taking you, Art Neurotic, and apologies for this, but I think we should get rid of you and possibly take another Grenadier. Somebody else who can make things go boom. And they've got their new go boom ability, haven't they? So maybe, just to help us do a bit of sabotage / making things explode quite a bit work, I think we take another Grenadier. I think that might be the best option. So hang on. So remove you from the team And let's take Pigman. Come along, Pigman. Or we could take you. We could take you. I mean, who do we go for? Hang on, who are you buddies with? Pigman is buddies with... Oh, Renosi and RJ, who's been captured forever, and I've got no idea where they are. I mean, where is RJ? I don't know. RJ, have we got a mission to go and get them back? I'm really not sure. So you are not going to have any kind of bond mate benefits, and you haven't got any either. Do you know what? Just for fun, let's bring you along, shall we? You can come along for the ride because you look amazing, and I can't recall if you've been out and about on many missions. So you've got yourself grenades and grenades. What else can you have? Oh, hang on. What you could do is, if we make utility items available, you could then get yourself the venom rounds, and you could shoot at people and then also poison them, which might be a very handy thing. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. So yes, you've got 2 lots of grenades and then also, yes, some venomous round type things, which will be handy. And I think that is the right thing to do. I think, given that our goal is to, explode something, that's going to be quite handy. Having another person who is quite good at doing explodey stuff will be beneficial. So, right, there we go. There we go. Unless I change my mind again in the next 30 seconds and we change things around for a third time, I think now that is the squad that we go with to complete Operation Purple Giant.
We've been picking up unusual readings coming from this area, and our recon team has confirmed that Advent is now operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby. Shen and Tygan agree, if we destroy the transmitter while it's still connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire region could be crippled. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Okay, so we've got to go all the way over here. That's quite a long way away. That is quite a long distance to blow up the spinny purpley pink thing, and we've got 4 turns to do that. That does seem like quite an ambitious kind of charge over there, doesn't it? Because, we're not just going to be able to go, oh, okay, let's have a lovely walk through and then go and blow it up. I suspect possibly there might be some enemies for us to go and shoot at and deal with. So we've got to plant X4 charges on the psionic transmitter. Oh, we're planting charges on it. Oh, sometimes you get these and you have to shoot at it to blow it up, I think. But no, this one here, you have to actually plant charges on it. So like, boomsticks or whatever. Okay. And then delay the transmission. Oh, by disabling power relays. Okay. So on our journey from where we are over here to all the way over there, there are going to be little things for us to take out that will then buy us some more time. And then, of course, the old classic of XCOM, neutralise, for neutralise, read, kill to death, all the enemy targets. Okie dokie, right, that's fine. So, right, let's go to Outrider. Outrider is our first turn specialist. They can go and have a little look around. Right, so we need to kind of head over here. So how about for now, you go to just there. I think we're up on a platform. Yeah, so hop down off the platform. Can you see anything around here? No. And then head over here. Can you see anything? No. Okay, can you see something to shoot at, which gives us an extra turn? Can you see a power relay thingamajig? I don't think so. Right, which way do we need to go? It looks like... Is that a... Oh, no, that's not a doorway. That's a bit of wall. How do we get through to here? There's a doorway here. I'm not quite sure which direction we need to go in. Okay, where can you go? I think, can you go and hide over here? That's a nice place to kind of, sort of hunker down, isn't it? In between this box and that wall. Have you seen anything anywhere? No. There is nothing around. There's like old kind of what looks like sort of sewage treatment things or water treatment works and such. But I can't see anything else of any kind of great importance to us. No enemies, no power relay things. Okay, fine, right. Well, there we go. With that in mind, let's move everybody else up to around here because we know this area is sort of safe-ish. As safe as it can be down here anyway. Okay, so we've got Violet taking position, doing some dramatic leaping off of walls and such like. Okay, so she's tucking in here with Solo and Outrider. She's doing a little bit of covering fire, which is handy. Any bad guys moving around at all? No, Nothing. Okay, right, back we go to Outrider. Okay, so there's a door just here, and I think there is a door just there, and we need to be over here. So it makes sense to go for that door just there. There is like an opening that we can just about see. But maybe, should we go that way? Should we go that way and make our way up? That does look a little bit, it looks a little bit longer that way, doesn't it? But I'm not quite sure which is going to be the best route. Okay, how about, for the minute, we run you to... You go just there. You run along to just there and just report back if you can see any baddies. There is something there.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Oh, that's one of those things. That is a power relay. Okay, so we can take that out and then buy us some more time. Okay, so we have one of those just there, and then we can't see anything else around here. Okay, what if we run to just here? And that might give us a look at what's happening over there. So can we see any bad guys? So I think it's worth doing. So Outrider, run across the front of that doorway. Okay, there is something here. Right. And, oh, crikeys, okay. Okay, hang on. Can we go and have a look at what there was? So there's a couple of troopers. There was an Archon here. I'm fairly sure I saw an Archon. They're quite hard to miss. And then over here, we've got, again, a couple of regular troopers. Now, these guys sort of look okay. You think, oh, only 7 hit points, but they have got 3 armor points. And the same sort of thing there. Okay, and another power thingy. Oh, and another power thingy. Okay, right. There's 3 power things over here. So we can, in theory, buy ourselves 3 extra turns. Where's the thing? It's only through here, look. So if we can clear a path across here, and then we can just go and blow that thing up. Right. Okay, I'm going to saying that like that's easy. So, oh yeah, just clear a path. It'll all be really easy. Okay, Violet, you come through to here. In fact, no, maybe, Violet, you go there, because you kind of get a free Overwatch thing anyway. So you run through to here, and then you can do your, like, covering fire thingamajig, because that's quite handy. Who can get to just here? Solo. Can Dave get there? Dave, can you reach there? Yes. Okay, so you come through to here, and you do a spot of overwatching. Although, is it worth doing Overwatch? Because, of course, we are concealed. We are being, right now, sneaky beaky. So I don't know if we want to do that. Is that going to be our best course of action? I think we need to kind of run around the corner and get these guys to pop through here. But how are we going to do that? I don't know. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. Betty, I think given that everybody is sort of over here, you should come through here. You need to kind of stand over here and start shooting at people from far away. I think that's going to be your best course of action. So you run down here, and you might shed light on whether there's any more little kind of power things over here. Can we see anything over here? No bad guys. Okay, nope, this is good. Just those guys there. Right, you can come round to here. So you pop there. And then, again, what do we do with you? This is tricky because we can't do an Overwatch thing. Because it's not going to work. Unless they come around the corner and stand there and go, oh look, there's somebody there. Which might possibly happen. But I don't know. Are they moving or not? I'm not really sure. Okay, you, I think, we'll put you there. Although, have we just stood you next to a big sort of massive explodey gas tank thing? Oh dear. Right, that might not have been the best move. And we'll put Solo through to here. So Solo can run in like that. And then Dave... I mean... What do we do with you, Dave? What do we do with you? Do we put you here? Ready to lean round the corner and fire at these guys? Maybe we do. Okay, right. Dave, come here and you can be big and brave. Okay, right. Your covering fire thingamabob has kicked in, which is good. So what are they going to do? So you... Oh, there's a robot. Okay, there's a big Stompy robot thing. So they're just having a little bit of a meander around there. They are all standing next to each other.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know. We have got options, though. We've got options, Central. Don't you worry. We can blow these things up. Yes. Okay. Do we need to do some sort of trap type thing? Or do we use Dave? So we do use Dave to launch, I think, a rocket over here, because there's a robot over there. So if we launch a rocket, it'll damage those three, maybe blow that thing up to get us some more time, and then they'll all sort of scurry about and do things. But then they maybe will make themselves vulnerable, and then we can attack. Because I don't think we can get into decent sort of Overwatch positions. I'm not quite sure where we can go. I mean, yeah, there's a ladder. There's a thing saying go up here. But surely if we go up that ladder, these people are going to see us. I know Outrider is quite sneaky, but I don't think she can just walk past somebody without them noticing. Surely that's pushing it a little bit too much. So I don't think we can do that. And then, yes, we have Betty down here as well. Now, here's the thing. Now, see, I want Betty to stand here and then just, sharpshoot at everybody, because that's what she does best. But if she goes there, is everybody going to see her? That is the question, and I do not have an answer to that. Okay. I think we get you to go just here, and then you can Overwatch. So you go here, and you do... Okay. They've just spotted us somehow. How did they spot us? Hang on a minute, what? Why did... Hang on, Dave and Outrider went that way and nobody was bothered. But now because somebody else has been, they've spotted us. I don't fully understand that game. There weren't any red things on the floor. Any sort of red, like awareness squares or whatever. So why did that alert everybody? Okay. Right, Betty is now possibly in a spot of bother because there is an Archon right up her grill. Look, right in her grill. Okay, can you Deadeye them? They're a bit near, I think. I think they're a bit near. Yeah, weapon range. It's really hard to hit because they're so close. Okay. Okay, no, everything is fine. Everything is fine, apart from the fact that it's all gone wrong. Can we still do our rocket plan? Can we still do the rocket plan? Okay. Not really. We could do... hang on. If we do a rocket there, it'll damage those three enemies and maybe take their armour off, which would be quite useful. I think that's a good use of a rocket. Although, we've also got frag grenades. They've got a bigger range. We can't use it to trip one of those things, though. 3 to 4 damage, but really we're doing it to shred the armour. Although, the rocket doesn't say shreds armour, whereas the grenade does. Okay, or do we use... Hang on a minute. Where's... Oh, have you had both of your turns? Did A-Doggy use both of his turns? Oh, maybe his sort of... maybe his the rest of his action was null and void because he alerted everybody to our presence, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we're going to chuck a grenade just there. Go on then, Dave. Do this. They need to lose all their armour, please, because that is troublesome and pesky. Okay, right. Lots of armour has been shredded. This is excellent news. And salvo. Okay, remind me what that does. Hang on a minute. Is it down here somewhere? Can we click and find out things? Salvo. Stand by me. Spotter 1. Is that salvo? I can't remember one. It said salvo. There you go. Launching, throwing grenades or using heavy weapons as your first action will not end your turn. I forgot about that, Dave. Okay, that is completely amazing. We could, in theory, do that again. But I think we need to take somebody out. 91% chance to hit you. I mean, that is quite good. 77 for you. It'll kill you. I think we go for the 91. Let's go for the 91 and hope we get lucky with it. And we did. And they have exploded. And I think they caused... Did they cause damage to their buddy? I don't know. I'm not sure if they did, actually. Right, we might need to get down here to help Betty out a little bit. Because Betty is in a spot of bother. So if you run to here, you won't be able to see... You can... From here... Hang on. How can she see one of the... Oh, that relay, of course. I want her, really, to be able to shoot at the Archon thing. Which she can see if she goes there. Do you know what, Violet? You're going to have to do it. Let's get into position and then shoot at the Archon thing. 71% chance to hit. Do you know what? Give it a go. Duck down, Betty. Okay, 5 points of damage. That's okay. That's not too shabby. It'd be nice if it was a little bit higher. But there we go. Right, they've gone into a battle frenzy, which has got to be a bad thing. Okay, can we slash attack at that thing? It won't kill it, but it will be very, very hurt. I mean, it might kill it. She might get critical. I think it's worth doing. And they can't dodge. They can't dodge out the way. And this is the first use of the fancy weapon. Here we go. Let's put one of your very own Chosen's weapons to work against you, shall we? Here we go. Hello, choppity chop. 10 points of damage. It's got 3 left. Now, could Betty... Oh, so we got to have a go. Outrider and Betty. Okay. Outrider can see the elite shield bearer up there. But also, Outrider could... Can you lob one of those... Oh, you're round a corner. No, you're stuck a little bit round that corner. Over here, we might need to fire a pistol, which does... You've got a 96% chance to kill this thing. If you hit, it will be dead. Please hit it, Betty. Okay, right. That thing goes down, which is fantabulous. Okay. Right, and then you're still in shadow. So, I mean, do we just shoot at that with you and buy ourselves an extra turn? Because that might be quite useful. I don't think... Hang on. What can we blow up? We can blow up that thing that we're next to. Okay, no, don't do that. That would be a poor decision. I think... What we do is... I think we shoot at the thing. I think we shoot at that to take it out. Chance to reveal 100%. Okay, that's not great, is it? Or, hang on, we've got your secret shot thing. Although, if we're doing a secret shot, we might as well do the secret shot at you. Might as well do Sting on you up there. 93% chance to get a shot on them. Do you know what? Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. Why not? It'll cause a little bit of damage, and you remain sneaker, and you missed on a 93%. Excellent. Good job. Good job. XCOM out in force today. Oh, you're going to do that shieldy thing. Oh, good grief. This makes life very difficult indeed. Okay. What are you going to do at the back there? You are... Don't you dare try and mind control my people. Dave resists. It's always Dave. They always go for Dave. Oh, Dave is mind controlled. Okay. Right, this is potentially a little bit of an issue, isn't it? And then you're doing more shields. Okay. I don't like this at all. I don't like the fact they've got 20 bajillion points of shielding. Right, the robot has shot at Solo. I think Solo dodged. So Solo's taken a little bit of a knock, but that's okay.
About to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Yes, okay, we have run into a little bit of an issue, though, Central. Because, you know, wouldn't you believe it, the enemy are here to try to stop us blowing up their precious transmitter thing. Who'd have thought it? Okay. Betty can fire her sniper rifle at something, apparently. What can you see? 46% chance to hit them. Although, they have got armour, and they have got those annoying shieldy things. Maybe not right now. Okay, Outrider, you need to you just need to take that thing down. Take out this to give us an extra turn, because otherwise it's going to be game over. So you do that, So boomity boom. That thing goes down. 5 points of damage. And are you revealed? No. Okay. But there we go. We're up to 2 turns. Okay, this is really difficult because now all the opposition have got 20 bajillion shield points. Okay, we all need to effectively wail on the robot that's in front of us. We all need to get rid of the robot. Although, no, hang on. Hang on, no. No, we need to get rid of you. Because you are mind-controlling Dave. And that's just not acceptable. Could we chuck a grenade over there? Like, if they get disturbed, if they take damage, does that... If we do that, is that going to stop their control? This is really difficult. Okay, right, so boom, over it goes, and kabang. Shielded, but their thing is still carrying on. Botherations. Okay. Solo needs to run in and do some serious damage. I mean, possibly... Oh, crikey. I was going to say run Solo through here, take that down to buy us an extra turn, and then kind of get over here. Ah, hang on, hang on. Can you run and gun Solo? Yes. You run and gun. So you get all the way through to here, look. You're in good cover, and you're coming through from a different angle, which is handy. And now you can shoot, because you runned and gunned, which isn't a phrase. We do need to get rid of you, but it's only a 25% chance to hit, which is not particularly good. Or we could shoot at the big robot. 74% chance. We could rapid fire, but that's going to drop the hit chance down. Oh, crikeys. Okay. Okay, or do we mimic... Hang on, who's your mate? Who's your buddy? Betty. Betty hasn't had a turn yet. Okay, right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fire a weapon at the big robot. So we're going to do that. So fire a weapon at the big robot. Kaboom. Quite a lot of damage caused. That gun is very exciting. And then Betty is going to move to here. And then, can you use your teamwork thing? So you go to here. So Runnity run. And then, yes, can you use your teamwork thing to give Solo an extra point of action point, whatever it is. An extra go. And then, can we use the mimic beacon? Can we throw the mimic beacon onto here to make everybody shoot at it? I think that sounds like a good idea. Lob the mimic beacon over there, please. It somehow bounced off of the air, which is good. I'm glad there's very bouncy air over here. And then if you go here, Violet, we're going to have to come round this corner, I think. Okay, can you... Combat protocol... We can't get rid of them. We can't get rid of them. Can't do you. We could potentially cause a lot of damage to the robot. Okay, so you do that. Send the floaty robot out to damage the big robot. Hello, we're going to zap you. Prepare to be zapped. Zapping happened. But yes, I think because, yeah, it's a robot, it takes more damage. So that's nearly gone, which is really good. But now it's the aliens' turn. Okay, but hopefully they're all going to target our mimic beacon thingy. Yes. Okay, so that's one shot absorbed. You're controlling Dave. So you're going to shoot at it as well. Okay. Okay, it's gone. Right, but it did absorb 2 shots. I was hoping it might absorb the Dave shot. Because Dave is quite dangerous. Okay, you've missed. So now the only real problem is the robot and then possibly Dave. Oh, okay, Outrider's been revealed. That's no great surprise. Oh, there's a robot. Right, is it going to launch rockets? Okay, right. Many things have exploded. And now Dave is... Oh, please miss. Please miss. And you have missed. Okay. Right. That went about as well as it could have done, I feel. Dave is still mind control, but now we've got Betty in position over here. So 100% chance to hit Dave. Don't want to do that. 79% chance to hit them. 64% chance to hit that priest. We need that to be higher. This cover needs to be gone. We need to get rid of that cover. Also, there is a big robot here looking quite cross. Outrider, can you shoot at the robot? Can you just get rid of them? Because it's right there. Yeah, there you go. Just get rid of it. Just make it go. Oh, no, hang on. We need somebody to shoot at one of the things. Ah, crikeys. Okay. Right. You take the robot down, because it's going to kill you otherwise. So there you go. Robot goes down. That is fine. The gun's doing a little dance. That is lovely. Violet might have to shoot at that thing to buy us an extra turn. And then, yeah, you're out in the open now. So you need to be hidden somewhere. Yeah, we have got another couple of turns going after this. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're okay for turns, as long as we can take one out each time. We need to get rid of you. We need them to go away. So, we could... Where can we put you where you're not going to get shot at? If we put you here, are you then able to launch a grenade over here to then maybe get rid of that cover to give Betty a slightly easier shot? Is that going to be a good idea? If not, we'll just do some shooting. We'll just get your gun and do some shooting. So, launch a frag grenade. Now, that's perfect. And if we could do it there, so it gets the other one hiding around the corner as well, that would be lovely. Okay, right. Do that. So in comes a frag grenade. And over Dave's head it goes. Biggest booms. Okay, so that's paid off, look. They got a critical. They suffered a critical hit, which is wonderful. Solo. Solo could run in and probably, or very nearly, kill them to death. You could slash attack at them and maybe kill them. Or could you run through to here and just take a couple of shots at them with rapid fire? One action, but we get 2 shots on that turn. What's the chance to hit? But that's not entirely accurate, is it? Because they're not in the right position. Okay. We need to get rid of them because they've got Dave mind controls. At the moment, we're a person down, which is not helpful at all. We're going to do that. Solo, run through to here, and then you can use your fancy new gun. So, okay, rapid fire at, oh, crikeys, 241% chance hits. Give it a go. Give it a go. I mean, so the average is that we should get 1, maybe. Okay, that's 1 shot. Reload. And another one. Okay, critical. They're dead. They are very dead. Dave, come back to us, Dave. Okay, so Dave then wakes up going, why am I stood on this bridge surrounded by bad guys? This is a terrible idea. Okay, Betty. 79% chance to shoot at them. You do that. So you take the shot at them. So, boom. You hit, it causes some damage to their shields and such like. This is good. And then we've got Dave and Violet. Okay, Violet needs to run through to here, and Violet needs to take down that thing. So you shoot that, please, Violet. That gets us an additional turn to play with. Lovely stuff. And then Dave, you do need to run away a little bit, but I don't want you to be kind of out of the way of everything. If you run here, you can shoot at them. Do you know what? Run around this corner, and then, because you're quite cross, you can shoot at them. 74% chance to hit, Dave. Come on. Please hit and please kill them. I think you criticaled them. Sometimes the camera angles in XCOM 2, when you shoot at the baddies, are a little bit wonky, aren't they? They are a bit rubbish. Okay, they've run away. They've legged it out of the way completely. Where did they go? They just ran through here toward the thingy, the psionic transmitter thing. Okay, fine. Right, I mean, that's quite good for us. So what we now need to do is, I think, yeah, move everybody into this area. Yeah, looks like we can come through here, get around the corner, and then blow that thing up. We've got 2 more things over here, so we can get another 2 turns. And, of course, there might be another 1 or 2 of those things around here as well. So I think maybe we've got time. It's just a case of, if we run out over here, how do we know there aren't a load of bad guys over here? just poised to leap out and go boo as soon as we get across the bridge. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Okay, Outrider, you go back into shadow, please. So you're now back into full-on sneaky mode. Can you go to here first? Because that should be okay. You run to here. We've sort of had a look around here anyway. There's a door. There's a door just here. So instead of going around... Okay, there's another thing there, though. There's another sort of extra turn just there. I think with Outrider, do we run over here maybe? And then next turn you take out that thing. Because I think, yeah, you can see that thing from there. So you run to here, Outrider. Can you see it? Yes. You go to here. Can you see any bad guys? No. No, you cannot. Just the one over here and then that thing. Okay. Right. Now, for all we know, there could be bad guys aplenty around here or around here. But the minute we're too far away, everybody's got to get a little bit closer. So, okay, right, let's just begin the process of kind of, shifting people over to sort of this area. Okay, 4 of our people are over here, and we've got Solo and Betty left to move around. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to run Solo to... Oh, there's nowhere with good cover over here. We might run Solo to just there and then use her to shoot at one of the thingamajigs. So, yeah, don't go for that one. Go for one that's sort of behind us. Yeah, over there, that'll do. So you take that thing out. Okay, so we get another turn. Lovely. And then down here, with Betty, there is another thingamabob down here. So we could run Betty into just here, and then she could use her pistol to take that thing out to buy us... Oh, no, that's pistol Overwatch. Fire your pistol to buy us another turn. Just to make sure that we don't run out. So you do that, and kaboom, and there we go. Are we up to 3? Yes. Okay, that's much better. And Violet is doing covering fire. This is excellent news. Right, is that person going to come and get us? Are they going to come back out the doors? There's clearly something else going on, because there is alien activity. And it's taking a very long time, which is a little bit disturbing. But okay, right, so back down to 2 turns, but... we can now get rid of that thing with Outrider. So Outrider can take that shot. Yeah, so get rid of that. That gets us up to 3 turns. And if you get revealed, you get revealed. It's not the end of the world. So you do that. Explodity explode. Okay. Back up to 3 turns. And you've been revealed, but that's fine. It's okay. Don't you worry. And then there's another one. There's another one over there. And another one over here. So we've got another 1 and 2. So we could, in theory, get up to 5 turns. This person is sort of hanging around near here. Now, you're not fooling anybody, XCOM. I know there are bad guys over here. I know it to be the case. Because that's what you will do. We'll open the door and go, hello, guys. Oh, look, there's the thing we're after. And then there'll be like a load of, I don't know, mutons or something over there. Just standing there, cracking the knuckles going, hello, we've been waiting for you. So, I think we'll get Dave to run in just here. And Dave does need to reload. So I think you get free reload anyway, Dave. So yeah, you do that. Do your free reload. And then can you see that one over there? Can you see that thing to shoot at it? I'm not quite sure. No, you cannot. Botherations. Okay, you can Overwatch for now. That's okay. And then, yeah, everybody else needs to get into position, I feel. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll run you to here. So you can come around the corner. You can shoot at that thing. Because then that's another turn. Because, yeah, the turn thing is a bit of a pressing concern. It does... it's a niggle, isn't it? It's a niggling, worrying kind of a thing. But now we're up to 4 turns. So we should be okay. Get everybody into position this time. Then open the door and try and blow that thing up. That's what we need to do. Yeah, okay. That is the plan, I think. So yeah, we'll try and move everybody up sort of around this door. And then, yeah, bring Betty up this way as well. Sort of so... In fact, maybe... Could we get Betty over here looking through that window so she can fire at things from a long way away because that's what she's kind of good at. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. A little bit of sort of a turn to get into position, and then we'll kick the door open and do what we need to do. Right, okay, we've got people over here ready to kick the door down. These two are just sort of catching up, and then we have Betty at the back over here. So I think what we do is we put Betty just there, and then she can have a look through that window and see what's over here. What monsters are you hiding over there, XCOM? So go and have a little nosy, Betty. What is there? Because clearly there's something around.
The aliens used this to defeat most of Earth's heavy conventional forces. It can punch through armor just as easily as it chews through infantry. Be careful.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Okay, is that a giant robot? That's a giant robot. Good, okay, there's a massive robot. Oh, and the massive robot can just walk through walls, can it? Okay, I mean, Dave is there ready to shoot at the massive robot. Okay, you've hit the massive robot, which I think is to be expected, because it is massive. Okay, that is overwatching. The massive... Oh, get out of town. Okay, the massive robot is going to do some shooting. It missed. It missed a 90% chance. Okay, right. That is probably very fortunate for us. Okay. A wrath cannon. Well, isn't this just a delight? What is going on? Okay. Okay, so robot, like regular robot... Massive robot. Are you going to shoot at... Oh, you're going to... Okay. You're using... Oh, okay, right, the wall's gone. The wall's gone. So Solo now has no cover at all. Okay. Okay, right. I mean, I don't want to use the word panic stations. But I think maybe panic stations is probably quite a good thing to sort of say. Because what is happening here? What do we do with this? This thing is enormous. It's got 25 hit points and a piece of armour. And we've got 3 turns to take that down, another robot, and another 2 people, and also blow this thing up. Okay. Okay. Right, no, everything is fine. I mean, Betty, what can you do from the back there? 100% chance. Funnily enough, you can hit that thing. I think that might be a good idea. I think possibly everybody's got to wail on that thing. We've got to take it down because otherwise it's going to kill us to death. So, yeah, okay, you do that, Betty, and you will hit. You will hit this. If you could get a critical hit, that'll be the best thing in the world. 7 points of damage and a point of armour off. That's okay. That's pretty good. Could we... Outrider. Could you... Hang on, how do you use your thing? Banish. Banish is 1 action. Okay, so if we reload with you, you'll have 6 lots of ammo. You can then use Banish to shoot at that thing until either you're out of ammo or it's dead. I think that might be the best thing that we can do. What is your hit chance on it? Surely it's quite high. 97% chance to hit. I think if Outrider can take that thing down, everybody else can deal with all the other people around. That is what we're going to do. Outrider, no pressure, but you need to destroy the gigantic, big, terrifying robot of doom. Okay, can you please banish, not the heavy mech, what's it called? Sectopod. Banish the Sectopod. You're already revealed, so that doesn't really matter. So, yeah, do this, please. Keep going. Okay, right, shoot at it. 5 points of damage. Shoot at it again, please. 5 points of damage. This is its bar look. And I think it's done. Is it going to explode? Okay, it exploded a little bit. There was a tiny bit of exploding happening, but I think we're okay. Whew. I didn't like that. I did not like that thing at all. That was a bad thing. I wasn't happy about that. Okay, Solo is kind of out in the middle of nowhere on her own now. So maybe what we do with you, Solo, you go here and you slash attack that thing to kill it, and then you'll also be in a spot of cover, which will be handy. So there you go, that thing is dead. Brilliant. Right, so that's another bad guy down. We're down to just 2, which I feel is manageable. I feel like we should be able to do that. And if we run Dave to here, Dave can pick up whatever came out the gigantic robot. Sectopod, was it? And also we can take a shot at that thing. So let's do that. So yeah, you run here, Dave. So pick up the thing. What did you find? What exciting stuff. An Illyrium core, yes. Superior stock. Alien data cache. Okay, useful maybe. Right, you grab all the stuff. And then, can we maybe chain shot that thing? Because we are quite near to it. So give that a go. Bit of a sort of a minor sort of aim penalty on it because we're trying to do this twice. But I think it's worth a go. So 275% chance to hit. There you go. So the armor's gone on that one. And then again, okay, right. The big robot is nearly dead. This is brilliant. We could, hang on, as Betty had... Oh no, Betty had the first turn. So we've got Violet, and we've got a doggy, or a doggy. I don't know how you say it. I think we need to... If we put you here, can you then shoot at them? I think you might be okay. You run to... Yeah, you run around this corner. You go to here. Oh, they're overwatching. Botherations. Okay, don't get hit. Okay, you've been slightly injured. Okay, sorry. Sorry, that was my fault. Oh, crikey. You're down to 4 hit points. Okay, this could be quite bad. Has Violet had her go? No, okay. Violet, are you able to gremlin heal them? Not Solo, no. A-Doggy, where are they? There, you go and gremlin heal them, because I feel like they might get targeted next time. So you go and heal them up. There we go, heality heal. Very good. Okay, so 7 hit points back. Sorry, that was my mistake. And then, I think, can you not, how can you not see them? How can you not see them just there? Okay, this is somewhat unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, you need to shoot at them. If you hit them, they're dead. If you hit them, you've got enough to take them out. And you have missed an 86% chance to hit. Lovely. Good job, everybody. Okay. Now Violet can see. Oh, because there's a hole in the wall over there now. Okay. So you can target them. 88% chance to hit. You might as well give it a go. You might get a critical. And you have hit, despite firing at them through a tiny hole in the wall. Okay, what are you going to do? You're going to fire at Solo, but Solo is untouchable, so haha, there you go, cheerio. And then the big robot is going to do what? Is it going to do rockets on somebody? Possibly yes. I think we're okay. I mean, yeah, they're taking damage, but I think they're okay. And you're doing some pointing. Right, here we go. I think we should be able to deal with things. So, 70%, 95% chance to take out the heavy mech. So Betty can get rid of that from far away. Kaboom, it goes down. The gun does some crazy dancing, but that's absolutely fine. Outrider... in fact, no, one of you needs to do that. Right, do you know what? Where are you? You can take them out. 77% chance to hit. Please hit them. They're literally right there. I don't know why that's 77% chance. There you go, right. So they've been dealt with. They are dead. This is brilliant. Alright. That's it. We've done it. We've taken out all the bad guys. So, do you know what, Solo? In you come, and then we shall plant the things, and then we shall run away, hopefully. So pop that on the side, jab some buttons. There you go. Give us a good long timer to get out of there. And there you go. The charges are active, and I think that's it. That's it. There we go. We killed 9 out of 9 enemies. It felt like there were a lot more than 9. It felt like there were so many enemies. I mean, the big giant Stompy thing was quite scary. But there we go. Operation Purple Giant is complete. And yeah, I think we did alright on the first bit. I think, yeah, when the big sort of Stompy robot appeared, we were very, very lucky that it missed the shots on A-Doggy. We were so lucky that it missed, because I imagine it hurts quite a lot if that thing hits. I imagine it packs quite a punch, so that was very fortunate. Thank you, random number generating gods. But there we go. Absolutely wonderful. Complete. Some people are going to need a little bit of a break. But there we go. There we go. All sorted. Let's go and see the dramatic hero pose thing and see if anybody got promoted. I'm not quite sure if anybody did. Right, so Outrider and A-Doggy are gravely wounded. They're going to be out for 3 and 7 days. And then we've got Violet and Solo. They're just wounded, out for 4 and 6 days. But we can promote some people. Okay, so let's promote Outrider. Well done, you. You've now maxed out. You are the highest rank that you can be. You've got so many soldier AP as well. Okay, a homing mine. Attach a claymore to an enemy does not alert the enemy. The homing mine will explode upon that enemy taking damage. That sounds amazing. We could annihilate. When you kill a target with Banish, you continue firing at another enemy until you run out of ammo or Deadeye. Both of those things are completely, utterly fantastic. 50 points it would cost us to get both of those in. You've got 32 points. So hang on. Maths with Penge. We'd need to use up 18 of our XCOM AP to get both of those in. Is that the right thing to do? I like the idea of the homing mine. So you just, chuck a mine on somebody, they go wandering about, and then when they take damage, it explodes. But also, that thing there is really, really good. And that would have helped out in the situation where we just were, because we would have blown at the big robot and then just carried on firing at something else. Okay, right, it's going to be one of these, I just don't know which one. Okay, I've pondered it for a very long time, and I think we go for Annihilate. Let's get that right now, and then we'll save up some AP and then get that another time, because they're both really good. I would like to have both, and we could potentially have both, but that will eat into our XCOM AP, so we can't give other people shiny things. So I think for now, we go for Annihilate, which is very exciting. So there we go. So yeah, it would destroy that supply of XCOM AP, wouldn't it? That would eat into it quite a lot. So that'll do for now. So now, if we use Banish, and you do actually banish somebody, and you've got ammo left, you just turn your attention to somebody else, which is brilliant. That's very good. And then we can promote Violet. Okay, so you've capped out as well. Okay, this is very exciting. So we've now got Colonel Violet. This is wonderful. Okay, so we can go for Restoration. The Gremlin flies to each squad member, healing or reviving them as needed. Well, that's completely amazing. Or Capacitor Discharge. Let's wait for it to scroll back up to the top of that text block. Send the Gremlin to a location where it emits a substantial electric discharge, damaging and potentially stunning all nearby units. Robotic units take more damage. Okay, that would be very handy as well. We'll go for Restoration now, I think. So grab that. Right, so she now has Restoration. This is good, but I'm wondering, is it worth spending a few of our AP XCOM point thingamajigs on Capacitor Discharge? Because Violet does tend to come along on the trickier missions. She is our very best specialist, and I think, yes, if we could give her that as well, that just makes her a little bit more flexible, doesn't it? She's got sort of, ability to heal up, but also the ability to go and cause quite a lot of problems. So maybe that's what we do. So, okay, right, continue this for now. We've picked up all sorts of exciting bits, including an alien data cache, which I don't know what we do with. What do we do with that? I don't know. These mysterious storage devices, carried only by aliens, contain a wealth of intel about a large variety of enemy plans. They're extremely high value, and their security measures will be commensurately more time-consuming to crack. Oh, I wonder if that's why we need the new room we're building, to put things like that in it, to then decode them and then get useful goodies out of it. Okay, right, so continue that, and there we go. Right, so people can now, oh no, he can just do it. It's a research thing. Oh, right, okay. So we can then research that. Okay, that's going to have to join the research queue, I feel. And a Sectopod breakdown. That's another research thing. Okay, now we have a lot of research stuff. There you go. Chappie is happy. This is good news. We've countered the dark event, and we get another engineer. Okay, this is brilliant. We could put them into the shadow chamber to decrease that construction time even more. Can we? Can we do that? There's already somebody there. I don't think we can speed that up anymore, game. Okay, where can we put them? Where can we put them? Power, we're okay. What about down here for now? Clearing out alien debris. Let's do that, shall we? Also, have we got people... Oh, they're all going to be injured, aren't they? I was going to say, have we got people that can improve their soldier bonds? But I think they're all injured. So they're all in the infirmary. Unless... What if... oh, hang on. We could do this. We could use our engineer that we've just picked up to treat our neurotics negative traits and get rid of those. Let's do that. 5 days. Yes. Get rid of those, please. That's going to be super helpful. And I think we still do have... Yeah, and Lynn is available. Okay. Yeah, go down here then. Help clear out the alien debris. Just put another person in. So 16 days comes down to 8 days. Brilliant. Okay, right. This is good news. What I would like to do... Oh, hang on. 1 day until the blue screen thing is sorted and 3 days until the shadow chamber is done. What I'd like to do is get the shadow chamber completed. That would be quite a good thing to do, wouldn't it? So, how are we looking in terms of Avatar project? It's... Oh, okay. Battlefield. Okay. We could nip over there then and pick up some more supplies. That would be quite useful. Okay, so not now. So we're over here. We want to finish building that radio relay, which we've been trying to do for ages. Right, there we go. So more income comes from the new Arctic, which is wonderful. And then can we head back to over here and pick up these supplies? At some point we need to do that thing. We do need to do the Lost Towers as well. Crikeys. There's so much to do. Yeah, head down here for now then. So take off. Go and grab that stuff. Everybody can then heal up a little bit. And then we need to go back and take out that base thing to knock the Avatar project down by a few more points. But yeah, some more supplies would be quite useful. Okay, blue screen protocol is done. So what does that mean exactly? Is that now finished? Okay, so an EMP grenade. Okay, right. They wreak havoc on the delicate electronic systems and mechanical and robotic enemies. Okay, so it can, yes, damage robots and then possibly shut them down. And of course, organic enemies are completely immune. And blue screen rounds. Named for an inexplicable computing phenomenon during the from before the war. Okay, yep, yeah, that's fine. That happens still. Blue screen rounds wreak havoc on targeted electronic systems. Okay, so that's now done. That's kind of out of the way. That is, just sort of finished. We don't need to worry about that again. What do we go for now? What do we go for? We could go for plasma grenades. Maybe, could we make our grenades better? So 1 Illyrium core, we've got 3. We've got 3 of them now, that's quite good. 75 supplies, that is where we're lacking a little bit. 5 alien alloys, got 96. 5 Illyrium crystals, we've got 103. So we could go for some slightly better grenades, which might be quite useful. Because, as we've seen, the grenades are very handy. So do you know what? We will work on that. Because I think, is that just like a generic upgrade? Like the other ammo thing has gone away, hasn't it? So I think, yes, we'll just do that. We'll go for that, please. It's only 5 days. So that isn't so bad. And yeah, it won't queue anything else up. That's okay. Yeah, go back to here. And I think there is an engineer in there helping out to speed that up. Yeah, let's grab supplies. Let's grab some stuff. Because at the minute we've got 19 money and that's rubbish. The shadow chamber is complete. Okay, this is going to be big and important, and I imagine Central and the science chappie and Shen are going to talk about this a little bit. So let's go and view the facility.
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
Okay, right, nothing from Central. Central not eager to chat to us about this really important, significant thing. He'll nag at us about other things, but not really important things like this. Okay, so right now, our objective is to use the Shadow Chamber to examine the recovered Codex brain. Yeah, we picked that up what seems like ages ago now. Okay, so
We are fully prepared to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Black Site, Commander. With the Shadow Chamber fully operational, we can use its advanced decryption capabilities to analyze the Codex artifact recovered by our forces.
okay, right, let's do that then. So I think, yes, we have to go down here and we have a new Shadow Chamber button. Okay, so we've got 4 scientists. Do we have to take them away from what they're doing to work on this? That I don't know. Oh, look. The button's in a slightly different colour. Ooh, exciting. Okay, so Shadow Chamber. Change View Shadow Project. We've got 2 things that we can do. We can either examine the Codex brain, which I think is our main goal, or when we did the Black Site mission, all those, what feels like years ago now, my goodness, we did pick up that vial thingamajig, but we don't know what it is. We're not sure what it is. So, which one do we do first? Hang on, what does the game want us to do? What's the main goal? Complete the Black Site Vial Shadow Project. Oh, both. Oh, both of them. Oh, okay, right, that's fine then. It doesn't particularly matter. Let's do the vial first, because I feel like we've had that longer. So, yeah, research that, please. Go and have a poke around what this vial thing might be. All research projects will be suspended. Bother. Hang on a minute, hang on. How near are we to finishing this? 11 days. 11 days until we get ourselves a fancy sort of, plasma rifle, sort of shooty gun upgrade, which I feel will be key, but that's 11 days before we can then use the Shadow Chamber to move things on. We need some more scientists. That would be helpful. Okay. We'll leave them doing the research for now, because shooty guns are going to be helpful. So pop back over here, 3 days, until we can pick up the supplies. Oh, okay, right, so the Covert Op is done. Mox took a little bit of a knock, but that's okay. Also, Mox has been promoted, which is exciting. So we'll go and deal with that in a second. And yes, now we need to assign a new covert action. Right. Gather intel. 33 intel, that's not very much. Although, yeah, it's a very low risk thing. And it's only 4 days. A new resistance order. Supply drops are collected instantly. That would be quite jazzy, wouldn't it? That would be good. Crikeys. Gain ability points, 17 of them. Hunt the Warlock. Improve combat intelligence. Breakthrough search. Power conduit construction. We've done that. What was that one? Technical advances. Okay, recover some loot. That's just alien goodies. I think maybe we do this one. I do like that. I do like the fact that we can pick up supply drops instantly, but that means we have to get rid of other orders that they've got. And I like the ones we've got with those guys, so we won't do that. What's their resistance order? Soldiers' XP gains are increased by 20%. Yeah, again, well, a lot of people are kind of maxing out on their abilities anyway, so that's okay. I think we do this. I think we go and do this. And then that means we're ready to take down another Chosen. Because they're gathering intel on us as well now, of course. They're gathering more intel, which means they want to come and kill us to death. So I think we do this. 8 days. It's going to take a while, but that's fine. So somebody who's a major or more who can be promoted. Okay, who would we like to go and get promoted? I mean, maybe. What if we send Dave? What if we send Dave because we have got other grenadiers who can sort of pick up where Dave leaves off? Although, if we do send Dave, then we need to make sure we don't send him in his fancy kit, because he'll go away with his big sort of exciting rocket suit on and nobody else can use it. But I think that would help. Although, how long is it going to be? It's going to be 8 days. Okay. And that means we have to be without Dave for 8 days. But we need to be without somebody good for a long time. Unless we send Betty, because we have Art Neurotic who can go and sharpshoot. So maybe Art Neurotic could sort of fill in the gap, or maybe we could take Tremaine. So we could do that. Betty will then get promoted to be a colonel, which is good. That's what we'll do. Betty can go on this. There's a moderate risk of wounding, but that's okay. And then another soldier. Okay. We'll say, do we send Betty and Bernard? I mean, Bernard won't be able to do his training stuff, but that's Betty and Bernard going on a mission together. Okay, do you know what? We're going to do that. Do you want to reassign them to Into the Fire? Oh, is that what the thing's called? Oh, yeah, okay. That was confusing. I was a bit, what am I assigning them to? But that might ruin his training. I did say they'll just drop back in again, didn't it? He was just going to go back in. But then, yeah, does he get anything from this? I don't know if he actually gets anything from that. I'm not sure. Do you know what? Go with Bella. Go with Bella, because she's sort of hanging around as well. So she can go and do that, please. So, yeah, confirm that action. And that means we can then go and get rid of another Chosen at some point in the nearish future. So, yeah, sort that out, please. That's going to be quite big, isn't it? That's going to be quite big. Right, go to the armory. Go to View Soldiers. Let's go to Mox. Mox, you can be promoted. Lucky you. Sergeant Mox. So, Wrath. Use the grapple to pull yourself to an enemy and deliver a Ripjack strike. Okay, you've got Justice where you can pull somebody to you. That's the other way round. Zero in. Subsequent shots on the same turn provide plus 10 critical chance. If against the same target, they also provide plus 10 hit chance. Oh, that's quite good. Or Tactical Rigging. They get an additional utility slot. I quite like that. If you shoot at somebody, then you can get critical chances increase. And also, if you target somebody twice, you then get more hit chance. Yeah, do that. Let's go for that. So there you go. Sergeant Mox reporting in. Brilliant. I do like the idea of that as well. So to pull yourself to an enemy. But let's wait till you get some of these things. That's going to be quite fun, isn't it? And you've got weapon upgrades and things. Okay, right. So let's just see what's going on there. Wounded a little bit. You're waiting for your negative trait to go away. You're wounded for 4 days. Mox is a bit wounded. I think everybody's sort of okay. Everyone's kind of okay. So that's 8 days. Soulfire training in 2 days. Okay, so let's go and finish picking up our goodies. I want to do this. So 3 days. We could just have that. There you go. Violet's back. Something is happening. Is that the Avatar project going back up again? Is it going to go by 1 or 2? It goes up by 1. Just 1 point. Okay. That's manageable. We can deal with that. Yes, Central. I know. Shush. Stop going on. Right. Bernard's training is complete. Okay, so continue the training. What do we go for now? Oh, and it's a little bit quicker this time around. Okay. So Soulfire transfers half of the damage done back to the Psi Operative's health. So Bernard can steal the alien's souls to heal up. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay. I like the idea of that. I also do like Insanity as well. Because it can possibly, send them, it can make them scared or whatever, or unconscious. But also we might be able to get mental control of the target. Let's do that. We'll begin working on that. Okay, right, back we go here again. Come on, give us our supplies. 1 day. Just let us pick them up. No, oh, Plasma Grenade. Development complete. Okay, item upgraded. Plasma Grenade. A concussive grenade augmented by alien energy pulse tech. The Plasma Grenade does more damage than the standard frag grenade and is more effective at shredding enemy armor. Okay, so does that mean that we now all have Plasma Grenades? And advanced explosives. Oh, this is exciting. We can now use skills we've learned from the aliens' explodey tech to upgrade our entire arsenal of explosives using the latest technology. Oh, this is all very jazzy. We haven't got any suppliers to do that right now. Okay, what do we do in here now? I do like the idea of the exosuits. but also people have said that the spider suits are quite fun. It will require a core. We've got 2. Experimental ammo, grenade. I mean, experimental armour for a core. A nice exciting bit of armour could be quite jazzy. Shall we go for that? What's advanced explosives? 50 supplies. Do you know what? We're going to save all of our things to do advanced explosives. Because as we've seen, explosives are quite handy. They are quite good. It's quite fun when things go boom. So, right, one day to grab those. Okay, there we go. Oh, only 69 supplies. Okay, not as many as I was hoping for. And then we might nip over to the black market. Okay, Art Neurotic has got all their negative traits removed. That is good. So pop over here. They want various kind of things. So what if we sell some stuff to get some money? We have got a lot of corpses and things. We've got so many corpses. Crikeys. Okay. But can we... how do we go back? Go back. Can we buy a scientist? That's what I was thinking of. Can we buy a scientist? No, we cannot. Botherations. I was kind of hoping for a scientist. How much are these? These cost intel. Superior speed. Superior focus. Okay. That might be quite good. A superior perception. Would that be good for Betty? Would that be quite handy? Get some supplies. That would also be quite useful. Okay, there are many things I would like from this. We don't have enough intel. Botherations. I think we will go for... I mean, focus. Maybe Burner could do the focus thing, but we'll get superior perception. Hang on, what does... Hang on, can we find out? Come out of that for a second. Go back here. Let's go and look at a person. Let's go and have a look at a person. Yes, hello. Oh, people waiting for an assignment. Sorry. Who would like to go and do some stuff somewhere? Yes. I know, Shane. I know. It's the person finished doing their job. So now they've got nothing much else to do. What if we put somebody... What happens if we put somebody into here? That improves soldier bonds. Oh, no, that's a living quarters. I didn't mean to click on that, but okay. Yeah, quiet central, pipe down. Guerrilla tactics, training centre. Oh, that's the bond. I just went there. Guerrilla tactics. Train rookies as a particular class. Don't want to do that. Can't do anything down here. We could go to resistance comms and have an extra contact. We could start working on clearing this out, actually. Let's do that. That gets us supplies and things. So, yeah, we'll pop Ricardo Hernandez into there. You work on that. And there we go. We have a free engineer just sort of hanging around. Right. Hang on a minute. So, go to view soldiers. Look at anybody. You'll do. So what do some of these things do? Like, what do the personal combat sim things do? Got health, mobility, aim, will, armor, dodge, and hack. But I don't know exactly what some of the things do. I'm not quite sure. And can they only have one? I think they can only have the one. Yes, okay. So, okay. We'll go and buy one from the black market for fun. And then we might possibly sell some corpses. Let's sell a few bodies, shall we? Pop back to the black market. Hello. We will buy a perception thingamajig. We'll buy one of those for fun. So yes, we'll do that because yay. A great boost in aim. Okay, that might be quite good for, say, Betty or somebody. Can't do any of those things. Okay, so go back. And what have we got a lot of? So Advent Mech Rex. So one of those. Got a few trooper corpses. I don't know if we need these for anything in particular. I think we've done all this, have we? Sell a Viper corpse. Can we get over 100 money? Oh, that gets over 100 money. Do you know what? Do that. There you go. Gets over 100. Little bit of dodgy dealing. That's all fine. And yes, then we want to go back over here. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I remember what I was doing. Proving ground. Go to here. Yes. Advanced explosives, please. So 1 core, 50 supplies, alloys, crystals, all that jazz. Yes, 8 days to get that done. Begin working on that, please. I would like more things that go boom a bit better. And then, yes, how long until that research is done? 8 days. Progress is indeed very slow on that. So I think what we'll do is, how is everybody looking, by the way? Are we all okay now? A-Doggy is lightly wounded and Mox is lightly wounded. So I think what we could do is potentially, got to wait for those to get the Chosen thing sorted. So we will, unless something else pops up to get in our way, just to knock the Avatar project down a little bit more, we'll go and deal with that thing. If I can figure out how to click on it. Like that, is it?
Commander, now that we've established contact with the local resistance, we've got the details we need to move on the aliens' facility. This is our chance to set back their work on the Avatar project.
Commander, we've had the Shadow Chamber running the numbers. These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
Oh, that's quite handy. It tells us what we're going to be up against. Okay, so elite spectres, elite shield bearers, elite purifiers, Sectopod, that was one of the big terrifying things, heavy mech, elite lancers and elite officers. Okay, so I think we might be able to do that without Betty. We have got other sharpshooters who can step in to help out a little bit, so I think that's what we will do. We'll finish things up for now because we've done quite a lot. And then when we come back next time, we will go and take on... Oh, it's got a rubbish operation name. Operation Sleeping Feast. It's a bit disappointing. But okay, but we'll go and do that because that means that we can knock the Avatar project back a bit, which again buys us some time. That's sort of part of this game, isn't it? It's sort of, trying to sort out time management and stopping the aliens getting so far ahead and such. And then once that's done, we might then have the team back who went to sort out the Chosen, access to the Chosen stronghold, and then we might go and deal with that to get rid of the Chosen. And maybe by that time as well, we will have some fancy guns to shoot with or whatever. But and maybe some more explodey things as well. Who knows? But that's what we will do. So wrap things up for now. Come back next time and have a go at the disappointingly named Operation Sleeping Feast. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That will be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. You're the first nugget to travel hyperloop sonic or whatever. That house is just a bit ridiculous. There was a tank over there, folks. You don't need to worry about it anymore. It appears to have exploded. You better not blow up the fuel refinery or I will be very cross. Those two are writing letters to the stork. Very vigorous letter writing going on there.